Hey guys, and welcome to another quick tip tutorial, this time on quick clothing creation. And I'm just going to quickly show you guys how to create clothing in ZBrush really quickly. So let's get started here right away. All I'm going to do is just take one of these models, and I will give you guys one in the description below. I'm just going to mask off an area, so we're just going to create pants really quickly, and we're just going to mask that off, go down to geometry and extract, or subtool rather, and extract. Now the thing with the extraction is that if you click on extract and you move it, it's just giving you a preview. So all you have to do is, if you have the distance correct, click on accept. So the distance you can change to 0.02 or something higher or lower, and then you can click on accept. After that, we can click on Control Shift and then left click on this, and we're going to delete hidden. After you delete it, and delete hidden by the way is under geometry and modify topology. After we delete hidden, we're going to go to the ZRemesher, which is under geometry, and after that you can just hit the remesh button. Again, you can change that number from 5000 to about 1000, which is what I chose, and you'll get something like this. Okay, after that, what we're going to do is use the Z modeler. Okay, the Z modeler is BZM, I believe. We're going to hover over a face, right click, and select polygroup all, QMesh and polygroup all. Then we're going to click in and then hold shift while we're clicking, so we just move this inward, right? We're not actually extracting or extruding anything. And then we're just going to click and pull out, so we extrude this. Now we have pants, but they're very sort of tight fitting, and also the shape, right? It conforms exactly to the muscles. So what I'm going to do is take the smooth brush and a combination of the move brush, so the smooth brush and the move brush, and I'm just going to make sure to reshape these pants so that they're not too conform to the muscles. Okay, same thing on the back here as well. We just want to make sure to create the pants just the way we want them. So as long as you know what clothing you're trying to create, you can do that for bell bottoms or baggy jeans or skinny jeans. And the same thing with a jacket. So I'm just going to do the same thing here. I'm going to clear the mask first from the pants that we created, and then do the same thing here for the jacket. Okay, so the same process: you mask it, you extract it, you click on accept after the extraction, and then we go to the ZRemesher just so we have better topology to work with. And again, we can extrude that using the Z modeler, and again just using the combination of the move brush and the smooth brush. And here we have a very quick jacket that we've created. Obviously you have to go in and just do a little bit more work on these pieces. And another thing I do want to show you guys is just the reuse of your topology. You don't want to go in and recreate stuff from scratch. What you do want to do is reuse things that you already have, because they're right there, and getting out a cylinder or a cube and then reshaping that can take quite a lot of time. So I also want you guys to make sure that you reuse stuff, and reusing is very important, especially in 3D. And I'm just going to show you how I did these leggings for Mr. Nimbus as well. So this model's already completed. I just wanted to show you how I quickly created, again using the same techniques. This time I'm not Z-remeshing it, so I'm just creating the leggings after masking and extracting it, and just using the damp center brush just to create some folds here really quickly. And there it is, it's done. The leggings are done. Next, I want to sort of extract this as well, again using the same piece. So like I said, always reusing things in 3D. That's definitely something you're going to want to do, because it's time saving. Okay, when you're in production, you always want to save time. So with this piece, I am going to remesh it, and this is just sort of that metallic piece that wraps around his leg. And again, just reshaping that and using the Q mesh from the Z modeler. Okay, and that's all I'm doing here. So just reshaping that and just remodeling that. Again, always reusing the mesh that we have, using a little bit of the inflate on the deformation and coloring that, and there it is. Another technique that I use here, and I use it on my Batman Who Laughs speed through video. What I do is, again, I'm just reusing everything that I have. So I'm just going to show you quickly how I went through that, and I'm just watching the video on YouTube here with you guys. So we can go here to the accessories lane chapter, and you can just see me creating this metallic piece, right? The metallic headband that he has. And all I'm doing here is just using the same techniques that we used, just shaping it, reforming it, deforming it, and masking it. And again, so even to create that side piece, okay, I'm just reusing the piece. I didn't recreate it from scratch. I'm using what we already have. So again, a very important technique that you guys definitely going to want to get into here. Okay, and again, same thing for the rest of his clothing. You're going to want to use that technique as well. So I use this for all my clothing, and even for quick sculpts and longer sculpts, you're definitely going to want to use this. Something that I'm doing here as well is I am using the masking tool and then just scaling up so we can get this jacket piece here as well on him. And again, all I'm doing is just reusing the same pieces. Okay, so the same thing with these straps, just masking, extruding, and here I just dynamesh, okay, instead of remeshing it. And that is pretty much how I create all my clothing, and you can definitely use this as well. Now, like I said, you're definitely gonna have to go in and resculpt some certain pieces, right? And as long as you know how clothing works, you can definitely get that out very quickly from the extrusions or extractions that we're using. Now, I didn't teach you guys about folds or anything of that sort, and that's actually a topic on its own and quite an in-depth thing that you need to understand. It's not a very simple thing, but knowing how folds work and how they fall is definitely very important for clothing, because once you create the base, you're definitely going to have to detail that, and knowing how those folds work will definitely help you with your details. And that is pretty much it for this one, guys. I will see you in the next one.